Welcome everyone. Today, it's because the curtain's drawn, it's thrown me. Today we come to the final session of our 7-week journey through the chakras. Over these past weeks, we've explored each energy center. We've looked at our foundations, our relationships, our sense of self, our compassion, our voice, our thoughts, our purpose. And now, as we bring this journey to a close, I'd like to leave you with one final reflection: trust. When we think about the crown chakra, it's easy to imagine that it's all about enlightenment or reaching some higher state of consciousness. Perhaps, though, it's much more simpler than that. Perhaps the crown chakra is really about learning to trust ourselves, to trust life, to trust that we can take the next step, even when we can't yet see the whole path. One of the biggest things that can hold us back is attachment. We become attached to certainty, attached to familiar routines, attached to the way we've always done things. Sometimes we're even attached to the old stories about ourselves, not because they make us happy, but because they're familiar. And familiarity often feels safer than change. Alongside attachment can come another feeling, and that's helplessness. That sense that nothing can change, that we're stuck, that life is happening to us rather than with us. And most of us have experienced those moments when we've wondered if we're capable of moving forward, moments when we've questioned ourselves, moments when we've doubted what comes next. The crown chakra gently reminds us that growth rarely begins with certainty. It begins with trust. Trust isn't about knowing exactly what's going to happen. It's about believing that whatever happens, we'll find a way through. Throughout this course, we've discovered that every chakra has offered us an invitation. The root chakra invited us to find stability. The sacral chakra invited us to reconnect with creativity and relationships. The solar plexus reminds us of our authentic self, and the heart opens us to compassion. The throat encourages us to speak with honesty, and the third eye helped us see with greater clarity. And now the crown chakra invites us to trust. Not blind trust, not pretending everything will always be easy, but a quiet confidence that we already possess more strength, resilience, and wisdom than we sometimes give ourselves credit for. There'll always be moments of uncertainty, moments of doubt, moments when the next step isn't obvious. That's just part of being human. But perhaps the question isn't, do I know exactly where I'm going? Perhaps the better question is, can I trust myself to take the next step? Because every meaningful journey begins exactly that way. Just one step, then another, then another. One step at a time. Looking back over the 7 weeks, I wonder what's changed for you. Perhaps you've discovered something about yourself. Perhaps you've developed a new habit. Perhaps you've become a little calmer, a little kinder to yourself, a little more aware. Whatever your journey has been, just take a moment to acknowledge it. Real growth is rarely dramatic. More often it's quiet, almost unnoticed, until one day you realize you no longer react in quite the same way. You see things differently. You breathe differently. You meet life differently. And that, I think, is worth celebrating. As we move into our final meditation together for this series, I'd simply like to invite you to bring one thing with you. Not a goal, not an expectation, just a willingness to trust. Trust yourself. Trust the journey. Trust that everything you've explored over these past 7 weeks is already beginning to find place within you, even if you're not aware of that just yet. So let's move into our final meditation together. So have a fidget, get comfortable. Make sure you're not going to be disturbed. We'll be using the circular breathing we've been using throughout the 7 weeks. But we'll start as we always begin. 3 deep breaths. Is it number 1 breath that helps you relax when you close your eyes? Will it be number 2 breath that helps you relax when you close your eyes? Or will it be number 3 breath that when you close your eyes, you relax. Whenever you close your eyes and relax, just allow yourself to trust the journey. Deep breath in, hold it, and breathe out. Deep breath in, hold it, breathe out. A deep breath in, hold it, and breathe out. That's right. Just return to that circular breathing, breathing in through the nose gently, out through the mouth. Just a continual in and out breath. And as you sit, lie there, listening to this and breathing, I wonder where feels most comfortable. Where within you feels most comfortable, most still. And as you become aware of that now, just allow that comfort, that calm and stillness to spin and flow within you. That's right. And just imagine that silver cord just descending down from the top of the head, running the line of the chakras through, down to the base chakra, and then down the legs, deep into the earth, anchoring and rooting you to the earth. And your grounding roots spreading out from your feet, gently intertwining with the cord. Stable, still, grounded. And from above, imagine, notice, think about a beautiful white light descending, flowing through the body, with every breath filling the body from head to toe, bathed in that white light. As that white light continues to flow through the body, become aware of the 3 lines of energy. The first line coming down through the head, out through the ground. The second one comes right from left, through the shoulders, through the heart, crossing the other line, out the other side. And that final line of energy coming from behind, passing through the heart center, out into your future before you. And those 3 lines converge at the heart center. And just bring to mind an emotion you'd like to carry with you today. Love, compassion, whatever that is, whatever that feeling is. And allow it, place it into that heart center, that place where those lines converge, and allow it with every breath to expand, filling the body and going out through the body, beyond the body, through those lines of convergence to meet all other lines of convergence, sending that energy out around the world. And then bringing it back, amplified, returning to you. That's right. Just bring your awareness down into that heart center, that heart space. Notice what's familiar, notice what's changed. Notice the doorway. And invite your inner child to be there with you, with love and compassion. And you head towards that doorway. I don't know what that looks like for you at the heart space. Stepping through it, you step into a lift. Pressing the top button, you rise up through the heart, the throat, the third eye center, all the way up to the crown chakra. As you arrive, just notice yourself surrounded by that beautiful golden white light. Soft, peaceful, warm. And take a nice slow deep breath in. As you breathe out, simply allow yourself to arrive. Nothing to achieve, nothing to fix, nothing to become. Just simply here. Feel the space above your head gently opening like a flower unfolding to the morning sun. And allow a beautiful white light to flow gently through that opening, down through your crown chakra, into your mind, your throat, your heart, your whole body. With every breath, allow yourself to receive. Become aware of the earth beneath you, strong, steady, constant. Feel a gentle emerald green light rising through your feet, from out of the earth, through your legs, into your body, meeting the white light within the temple of your heart. Earth below and sky above, grounded yet open, human and deeply connected. And so now just allow your awareness to rest on the journey you've made over these past several weeks. Beginning with the root chakra, finding your foundations, moving through your relationships, discovering your authentic self, opening your heart and finding your voice, seeing with greater clarity. And finally, arriving here. Notice how every part of that journey has shaped you. Every insight, every challenge, every quiet moment, every breath. Nothing is ever wasted. Everything has become a part of who you are. And so now allow yourself to become aware of your higher self. Not somewhere far away, not separate from you. Simply the deepest, the wisest, the most authentic expression of who you already are. Notice how they stand before you, calm, peaceful, present. They do not need to say anything. Their presence is enough. Simply notice the qualities they carry. Peace, courage, kindness, joy, quiet confidence. And now just allow yourself simply to experience being in their presence. Gently ask yourself, as I continue this journey, what do I want to carry forward into my life? No need to search, just ask and allow. Trust whatever arises. Now watch as your higher self smiles and slowly walks towards you. As they reach you, they simply place a hand upon your heart, and immediately you feel those qualities awakening within you. Because they've always been there. They're yours. They always have been. Never outside you. Just simply been waiting to be recognized. And you can begin to recognize those higher qualities now. Just allow your higher self to merge gently into you. Notice that calm, that wisdom, that compassion, that trust, settling naturally into every part of your being, flowing through your body. I wonder how you experience that now. And so in your mind's eye, become aware of, see, think about the complete chakra column, illuminated. The root chakra glowing red, the sacral glowing orange, the solar plexus glowing yellow, the heart glowing green, the throat glowing blue, the third eye glowing violet, the crown glowing brilliant white with hints of gold. See every chakra connected and balanced, flowing effortlessly. And watch as the white light gently flows down through every chakra, touching each one in turn. And as it reaches each center, its own color begins to radiate outwards until your whole body is surrounded by a beautiful spiral of rainbow light. Every part of you connected, every part of you working together, every part of you exactly as it needs to be. And simply rest in that awareness. Take a slow breath in. Let it go. There's nowhere else to go, nothing more to discover today. Just simply this moment, this breath, this life. And quietly affirm, I trust myself. I live with purpose, presence, and compassion. I allow my true self to shine through in all that I think, say, and do. Allow those words to settle gently within you. And before we leave this space, take one final look at the whole journey. Notice how far you've traveled. Notice what you've learned. Person you're quietly becoming. Offer yourself gratitude. Not because you reached the end, but because you chose to begin. This journey doesn't finish here. It continues in every conversation, every challenge, every act of kindness, every moment of awareness, every breath, simply breathing, simply trusting, simply being. And carrying the light of this journey with you wherever life leads next. And when you're ready to continue on that journey, bringing that light, that connection with you to all that you are and all that you do, things start to return back, becoming aware of the room about you. In your mind, just returning back down to the heart chakra from the crown, stepping out of that heart space. And when you're ready to truly allow the light of your true self to shine forward, then and only then, wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers, have a stretch, open your eyes, be here now. And whilst you're returning, just going to share a last few thoughts. Because here we are, 7 weeks ago, we began this journey together. We started at the root chakra, foundation, safety, grounding, and from there we slowly worked our way upwards, going through relationships, creativity, our authentic self, compassion, and our voice, the stories our mind tell us, and our purpose and connection, our higher self. But perhaps the most important thing I'd like you to remember is this. The chakras aren't really 7 separate things. They are simply 7 different ways of understanding ourselves, 7 different windows, 7 different perspectives through which we can look at our lives. And along this journey, we've asked a lot of questions, and I know some of you got a bit fed up of writing, and we've written in our journals, or hopefully, but we've written in our journals and reflected. We've meditated, we've noticed patterns. Some you may have already begun to let go of, but others we've only just begun to recognize. And that's okay, because personal growth isn't about reaching perfection. It isn't about fixing yourself, because you were never broken. Never broken. It's about becoming a little more aware, a little more compassionate, a little more honest with yourself, and allowing that awareness to shape the choices you make each day. If you take only one thing away from these 7 weeks, I hope it's this. You have within you everything you need to continue this journey. The meditations, the work have simply helped you notice what is already there. Your calm, your resilience, your compassion, your wisdom and your courage have always been part of you. Perhaps they've just become maybe a little bit easier to hear, and I wonder how much more you'll begin to notice. And just remember, this isn't the end. Meditation isn't something we complete. It's a way of meeting life. Every breath, every conversation, every challenge, and every quiet moment becomes another opportunity to return to yourself, to breathe, to notice, to choose. So whether you continue working with the chakras or simply continue sitting quietly for a few minutes each day, doing your practices, keep practicing. Keep becoming curious. Keep treating yourself with kindness, and trust that growth is happening, often in ways you won't even notice until you look back. Just want to thank everyone for engaging so fully with this journey with me. And the willingness to explore. It's been quite a journey, actually. I've really enjoyed doing this. So wherever your path is leading next, walk it gently, walk it courageously, walk it with curiosity, and above all, walk it as your beautiful and true authentic self. I'll see you next week. Take care.